SKD CS-002. Yeah, you got it. I mean, you watch that. This thing is insane. Shooting roughly about 10 to 15 gel balls a second. Now, what's kind of crazy is on the box, it does claim that it shoots 250 FPS, but you guys can kind of see here, I got roughly about 180 FPS, and that was after letting the gel balls, you know, soak in and do their thing. I tried it both on the blue version or the turquoise version as well as the white version, but still, I mean, if you guys remember, we did a couple reviews on the CS-001 and the CS-001 V2. Both pretty much shot the same. It's just the V2, right, had that glow kind of charger mechanism you can put on the top in case you want to shoot at night. And for the most part, those were almost my top Gelblaster from last year and currently this year until they stepped up with this bad boy. Now for me, it's all about rate of fire and accuracy. I don't need to shoot as far, but this thing puts down the gellets like no joke. Now this comes all pretty much ready to go inside the box like most gel ball blasters today. You get the battery, you get the hopper, you get the goggles, you get the gellets. You pretty much get everything to go. Charge them up, put the gellets, of course, inside the water for roughly about 2 to 3 hours, somewhere in there. I stir it every once in a while, and you're ready to rock and roll. Some people are like, XFOX, I don't get it. Why do you like gel ball blasting? It's because I was a huge paintball player back in my day, right? I just love it, and this is like kind of just a miniature version of that. So I love flinging foam, don't get me wrong, but shooting these things are just great. I mean, you kind of get that rate of fire, you can spray around, and if you're shooting far enough from people from far away, it doesn't even really hurt, right? It's just like, you'd be like, okay, I never really run up on anybody with this thing. I shoot from afar, but still, I love these kind of assault type blasters. It does have a nice removable stock on here with a nice buffer tube, about 3 different forms of positioning you can do. A nice on-off, so it is pretty much either off or full auto, so there's no in between. Now the battery is a little bit different than the ones that I've used previous. The ones that I've used previous are just a single 7.4 volt battery, and that is it. This is kind of like a 3-in-1, which is kind of nice, so you really get about 2,000 milliamps worth of power in here, so you can see the difference. Yeah. And these things, again, rock. One of the cool features about this that I like is, you know, after you fill your drum mag down here, sometimes if it's a brand new, you're putting them in there, you're putting brand new gellets in there, you have that whole stack where when you pull the trigger, nothing is happening because you've got to fill that kind of stream to go up. So after about 3 or 4 seconds, then you start shooting. So the front prime up here, you can prime, and hopefully you guys can kind of hear that. It starts rotating that cylinder in there to get those gellets up there. So once you put a new drum in there, you're basically, you can do this, and then you're pretty much ready to go after it's stacked up there. So right when you're ready to go, you don't have that 2 or 3 seconds of nothing. But still, I love gel ball blasting. I keep saying it. We have done a ton of reviews on gel ball blasters because I've been saying it for like 2 years that these things are, like every year they're getting better and better, and the price is coming down and down and down. Overall, I have nothing bad to say about the 002. Nothing at all except the claim on the box of 250 FPS when I can't even get over 200 with this thing. If this thing shot over 250 FPS at the rate that it does, that would be insane. But right now, I'm about 10 to 15 gellets a second. Really, I didn't get above 14. And, you know, when it comes to FPS, about 180. I wish it was 200, something like that. So, anyways, hope you guys like that. Again, we switched up so you guys can watch that shooting in the beginning. Now, let me know what you guys think of this. I am always curious, but yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks again, Fox fans.